Well, here we are. I just wanted to kind of share with you what's going on. I'm over at the place where you guys play because the reason is I can't go into the credits. They've changed them, and it's a surprise. But anyways, just going ahead and show you on this. There's a couple of things that are a little different in the other place, but again, can't show it. But again, this is something I talked with Polyhex, and I might have to slow down on what we're doing because there's so many things going on right now, but most of it's behind the scenes, stuff that you can't really see. You will not see most of the stuff from this point on in what I'm showing because I really can't. It's something that is technically related, and Nomer is the one that runs it, but there's really nothing to show until it's done. There is a couple places where it is showing. There was one area that I used to have to lock off. Oh, here we are. We are now in the library. I just want to kind of share with that also, given permission to do that. And it's really interesting. Still a bunch of stuff in there that is a surprise. This is one thing that Polyhex wants to make sure that when they unveil this, that there is so many surprises that you just go, whoa, I thought I saw everything, and not even close, not even close. Here we are. This is a place I haven't been to in a long time, but again, this is the Gulf. Neat place, gorgeous music, just incredible how much fun that is. A lot of stuff in there, a lot of timers in there and things like that, but they've added a bunch of stuff in there, so I didn't go very far. Anyways, flipped over and then I'm out. Here, I'm over at Paul Bean Park. There's a lot of some incredible stuff that's going over here. Again, I'm getting in too close, so I can't climb up, or very close. And once I backed off, then I go, oh, okay, hit the polite cat, and then I'm just fine. And here I'm going in too close to that, so it's been a little while since I've been up here and doing stuff. I was going away for a little bit, but as you can see, this thing is with the big clouds and them. Things just isn't there just yet. There's a little things that they need to have done, but again, there's just an awful lot that is being done. So go ahead and review what you see here. But as I said, there's a lot of stuff that still need to be done. And as I said, there is most of it is behind the scenes. I can't really show it to you. Even if they did it, there is one area that they did fix, which was really nice. And I'll probably show that in the next couple of weeks of what they did. It's very, as I said, though, it's kind of like, okay, ho-hum. But it takes a while. You know, you have to talk with people like Alta and things like that. You can see there's some things there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be done with that area. So again, there's what I'm trying to say. Again, here's the warp. We're going to go over to Ballyhoo Beach. Loved Ballyhoo Beach. There are 3 areas in there. Let me count. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 areas in Ballyhoo Beach that I can't show. So again, it's like you go, well, I'm seeing it over and over again. Well, I've just been told don't go there, don't go there, and don't go there. And so I'm kind of stuck in this little quadrant in there. And this is what's kind of frustrating because I do want to share more. But again, they want to make it so when they do unveil it, there's a lot of stuff going on. But again, just really neat stuff that's over there. You can use this area that you kind of do on there. But there's a lot of stuff that is going on in this. There's a lot of other areas. I kind of want to kind of show you. I really didn't show everything. I think the thing would go on for hours and hours. So I showed every single area of what we're going. But I'm just going to show you kind of like a, like an overview. We're back into Yippee City. Yippee City, there's a lot of stuff going on. Just really kind of neat. You can see that the buildings are there, and it's just some neat stuff. There's something new that they brought in today. I didn't share it with us because I haven't talked with them to see if it's okay for me to share. It doesn't make sense to me just yet, but there's something new in here. And it's kind of neat when I come in here, they don't really let me know what's going on and what they're working on. I mean, they do a little bit. We do have our own Discord server, and does kind of tell us what we're doing on that. But you can see how beautiful this is with they've got this, that was done by an artist. It's just beautiful work. Make sure you go in there. There's a way of getting in there. That's going to be really interesting. And I just really, like I've said that before, this is an area that hasn't changed very much. You can see we have our little noob, and actually there's another one somewhere else, which is kind of cool too. But again, you know, we go over here. There's also, just want to show you, this is where you get chased around. But if you hit the fire, it chases you around. But then once you get that, then what happens is that you can now chase other people and then say, ah, you're it. It's one of the things that can be done on here, on that. Of course, we're going to go to the other place, which I really, they actually got, there's a bunch of stuff that's in here that they had to get permissions. If you look on the credit, you'll see that the machine, the credit actually tells about some of the stuff that's in here. And it's kind of cool about this. Again, Elmer, the Heart of Gold. And again, if you there's an Easter egg that's there, and if a lot of people know what it is, once you go a little bit further on that, and it will be saying some other things to you. Anyway, so we're going to go over here. One of the most popular, I was looking at my short, what is that called? My shorts, and one area that has been doing very well, over 1,000, is this place. And the phone house, and there's a lot of different things in there. You can kind of go up and you can actually go and get some things, and also you can put in phone numbers, and that is, if you look around, you'll actually see them, which is kind of neat. There's a places to have a look and see that. And I also brought the balloon back. It was out before, it wasn't there, so excuse me. And you can kind of go over there on what's going on. Again, this is one of the problems that we're running into, is that our next phase, I was going to try to get over there, but not happening, so we'll just go over here. That's okay. But anyway, that's what I was saying to you. We are very, very close in it being released. However, there's an awful lot that maybe is not close to being released, because there's an awful lot of technical stuff that has to be done, and Norma is the one that does it, and they are she is extraordinarily busy. There's so much going on. I can't go into the tower anymore. There's something new in there. It's kind of neat. And then also there's over there, you can go up there. They change some stuff around. They change it all the time again, because I'm in the tester's place. But you can see that we're over here. Some really neat stuff that's going on. There's also Johnny Fries and stuff. You can go into that. But again, we're going to Ballyhoo Bluffs, one of my favorite places. Of course, I get hit, but again, that's just me. But there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff has been added, and there's a lot of stuff that as I said, they're telling me, okay, you can go here, but you can't go here, and if you go there, okay, you can't do. Anyway, bunch of stuff. This is an area that will be you will spend a lot of time here. Just give you a heads up. Just make sure you get in here, because there's a lot of fun stuff that's going on. Again, I've been told not to show it, but again, that's going on. I'm trying to make sure I don't get hit by that thing, but I got hit anyways. But I wanted to go in there. Also wanted to kind of show you another area, but again, you used to have to turn that. Now you can go ahead. And you can actually go in there. You can see the stuff that's going on there. Little pickle thorn canopy. There's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of work. You can have a lot of fun in there. But again, that's just something that is working. That's been worked on. And it's just, you can see that there's a lot of things that it recommends. You can tell that you hit the bore vessel. But then I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get out. I thought, no, just relax. You can do it. So you just kind of go. I'm sure people have gone this already, but that's already there on there. We are going to go over here again. I tried to go over, and I accidentally hit that. Well, there it goes, and it's knocking me completely out, which is kind of weird. But we're going to go ahead and gonna be a little bit more careful, and we're going to go over there on this. Anyways, a couple questions. If you have questions, please ask me. There's a lot of stuff that's being done behind the scenes, and so I've been told not to show it. So like Polyhex has said that they want this to be so surprising that it just, you see what I'm showing, and then there's like a whole different world that unveils itself once you get in there. And Polyhex wants everybody to be so excited, so they really don't want me to show anything more. And so I know about them, I know where they are, I know what's all going on. But again, it's just one of those things which you're going, oh my goodness. But again, Ballyhoo Bluffs, just really, there's a lot of really neat stuff back there. A bunch of new stuff back there. You'll see it when you get in there. Get up and told not to get anywhere near it. So I get it, I don't. Anyways, here's the other thing that's kind of neat. You can kind of see that the dangling leaf is there. It's kind of neat on throwing out. I'm going to show you a different area. Everybody knows about it, but there's a bunch of areas in here. What's really weird is you hit the water in this area, it does not zap you. It's very weird. It's the only place in the whole place that you can make a mistake and hit the water and it doesn't zap you. It's kind of weird. So, and yeah, I don't know if that happens in your side, but at least on here it does. Now you can see I hit the water and then, you know, I'm out, you know. But anyways, I help myself. But really neat places in here. Then we go over to Mount Doodah. Oh, oops, not construction zone. That's right, I'm going to Doodah. Thank you. Anyways, Doodah has been changed to Mount Doodad, as you can see. I don't know if they're going to change that on that. They haven't told me and stuff like that. So again, as you can see, there is, this needs to be fixed up. This is the one area that hasn't been done yet. And then over here, I have a little bit of difficulty. I don't know what it was. It's been about a week since I played this because I was away on vacation. So again, I can tell that I'm a little rusty, and that was fun. But anyways, let's just go ahead and we go on here, and then we go up here. But again, you can see how beautiful they got the rainbow, and it's just some really neat stuff. I love the different color rainbow that's going on here. I just want to thank everybody. It's just one of those things that is just wonderful what's happening up here. Again, the next thing is the economy, and then also lining up a couple more places. The area, the Mount Doodah, there is another area I can't show you, and that has to be re-put in so you can go ahead and go in. This is going to be part of it, this little tunnel. This is going to be a connection of where you can be connected. Also around the corner you'll be connected, and then around the corner there you should be able to get connected. So there's a lot of things that are being connected in this area. I almost got that. So anyways, that's okay. You can really go in and go across, and you can have some fun on here. Anyways, we're going to go on. We're going to the Yum Yum Yard. This is really nice and beautiful what they've done over here. There's a lot of stuff that's going on. I'm just ecstatic that things are being done. This one I think is pretty well close to being done. I think there is Yippee City. There's a bunch of stuff being done over there. Again, it's really neat what is being going, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on. Alta is just phenomenal. But again, as I said before, the stuff going with the economy there. We'll talk later. Bye.